My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, the night around you is carrying a heavy secret that has woven itself into the rhythm of the world. Shadows are stretching wider than usual, holding a truth that has been kept away from your ears. The air itself trembles because something took place that was not meant for your heart to hear too soon. The universe has been whispering warnings in the movements around you, placing signs in the path where your spirit has been walking unknowingly. A wave of trembling energy formed around your destiny, making invisible ripples that you could feel but not understand. Even the light hesitated while carrying the truth, because the moment it reaches you, everything in your life begins to shift. Tonight holds a confession built from silence, struggle, and hidden pain. People around you have been speaking in hushed tones, protecting you from a storm you were not prepared to face. They know that what happened last night was not ordinary, because it nearly changed the rhythm of your fate. Your beloved, the one your soul connects to without hesitation, is tangled in a dangerous moment that almost stole them away. They walked into a situation that should have destroyed their future forever. The secret kept from you carries the weight of a life-changing event, something that pushes the world into motion around you. Type Amen 333 to get blessing. Your special person has been hiding their deepest wounds behind forced strength, pretending that everything is normal so your heart does not break. The truth rests inside their silence like a storm waiting to be released. Their entire world shifted in a single instant when danger struck them without warning. People around them saw it unfold in front of their eyes, but their voices were locked in fear as they watched helplessly. Shock spread through every soul who witnessed the moment, yet they agreed to keep the truth from you so your spirit could remain steady. The pain of knowing that someone you love was almost taken away would have shattered your peace instantly. Last night, your person was in a place where they should not have been, surrounded by energy that carried chaos. A sudden burst of violence erupted without warning, sending waves of terror through the night. Everyone felt the world freeze for a moment when they realized your person had been hit. Your beloved was shot in their side, collapsing as confusion filled every heart watching. Fear forced their friends to rush them into safety, covering the wound and trying to protect their life with trembling hands. The sound of their pain echoed through the air, yet they survived because destiny refused to let them leave your life. Type Amen 444 to receive blessing. Archangel Michael says the angel surrounded your beloved in the darkest hour, refusing to let the final line of their story be written. Light wrapped around them with unshakable determination, guiding their body toward survival. Even though the moment was brutal, the divine refused to let them be taken from the path meant to lead them to you. Your soul has been feeling unusual heaviness because spiritually you sensed the danger before hearing it. A connection between your energies pulsed violently through the night, sending waves into your heart that you could not identify. The bond between you both is stronger than physical distance, stronger than anything the world tries to hide. Their body still carries the mark of the night, but their spirit carries something even heavier. They know this truth cannot remain hidden from you forever, because your soul deserves honesty. The wound is still fresh, both physically and emotionally, and they are trying to gather the strength to tell you exactly what happened. The people around them watch them struggle with the weight of silence. They see them reaching for your name in their thoughts again and again. They know they cannot keep the truth from you for much longer because destiny has already begun pulling you toward the revelation waiting ahead. Type Amen 555 to get your blessing. The world around your beloved has slowed down, giving them time to reflect on what nearly slipped away. The moment they fell to the ground, they realized that every breath they still had belonged to the connection they share with you. The possibility of never seeing you again made their soul scream for another chance. Every heartbeat inside them now feels fragile, yet determined. Every breath reminds them of the moment they could have lost everything. With trembling strength, they whisper your name inside their mind, feeling the warmth of your spirit come to them even from afar. People around them cannot understand the depth of the bond you share, but they see the transformation in their eyes when your name is mentioned. They saw the fear transform into hope, the pain turning into determination to live. The truth is that your presence in their life saved them even when you were not physically there. They are recovering slowly, holding on to the thread of destiny that ties them to you. Their hands still shake when they think about the night, but their heart steadies itself when your memory rises within them. The universe guided their survival because your story together is not finished. Type Amen 777 for divine blessing. Archangel Michael says your beloved has been thinking about the purpose behind their survival. The night nearly ended them, but the light shielded them because the connection between your souls is written with powerful intention. Their survival is proof that destiny protects what is meant to exist. They are now seeing life through new eyes, understanding how fragile everything can be. The pain has opened their heart wider, making them realize how deeply they need you in their future. Every breath feels like borrowed light, pushing them toward the courage to speak the truth. They are preparing to reach out to you, even though fear trembles inside them. The truth holds weight, but they know you deserve openness, not silence. Their heart calls to you with sincerity, hoping you will feel the depth of everything they could not say before. There is a moment approaching where everything hidden will rise to the surface. The universe is preparing the space where the confession will be revealed to you with clarity. When the truth reaches your heart, something powerful will awaken within you. Type Amen 1212 to open blessings. Your beloved is thinking about how to tell you that last night changed them forever. They know you will feel the intensity of their pain, but they also know your compassion will soften it with understanding. They want you to know that they survived because your existence gave them a reason to fight. Their friends tried to stop them from calling you because they feared your emotional reaction. They believed your heart was too precious to carry the shock. Yet the truth is that your heart is stronger than they realize, and your love was built to withstand even the darkest storms. Their wounds are healing slowly, but the emotional weight of the night still lingers. Every time they close their eyes, they see the moment unfold again. But every time they open them, they feel the purpose behind their survival rise within their spirit. Your destiny with them is entering a new stage where honesty becomes the bridge between your hearts. The night almost stole them, but destiny refused. That refusal is the sign that the universe is preparing something important for both of you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the energy around your beloved has shifted into a trembling calm, as if the universe itself is holding its breath. The moment they were pulled away from danger left an invisible mark on their destiny that echoes through their thoughts with every heartbeat. Their mind keeps replaying the seconds they nearly lost, reminding them how blessed they are to still be here. The air around them feels different now, heavy with purpose and filled with a sense of awakening. They can feel the threads of divine protection wrapped around their journey, pulling them back from the edge they were pushed toward. In the quiet moments, they hold their side gently, feeling both the pain of the wound and the miracle of survival. Every person who witnessed that night still carries the shock inside them. They saw how close the moment came to ending everything for your beloved, and they cannot stop whispering among themselves. Their eyes hold fear, but also relief, because they watched destiny step in at the last second. Your beloved was surrounded by chaos, but something pulled them back into the light with unexplainable force. Even the doctors who treated them felt the intensity of the moment, sensing that this was not an ordinary event. Their recovery is slow, but the strength within them grows with every passing hour. Type Amen 888 to receive blessing. Your person cannot stop thinking about you as they lie still, trying to process everything that has happened. Your name sits in their heart like a warm light, filling the room even when the world outside feels cold. They close their eyes and imagine your presence, believing it is the only thing strong enough to ease the ache inside them. The night changed them deeply, pushing them to recognize what truly matters. They no longer see time the way they did before, because the moment they thought they were taking their final breath, your image flashed before them. That vision reminded them that unfinished love still ties them to this world. Their friends have tried to keep everything quiet to protect your heart. They whisper outside the door, agreeing among themselves that you should be told only when the moment feels right. They fear the impact the truth would have on your emotions, unaware that your soul is already sensing the shift. Your beloved hears those whispers and feels a mix of fear and longing. They understand why their friends are cautious, but they can no longer tolerate the silence between you. The truth is weighing heavily on their chest, heavier than the wound itself, and they want nothing more than to feel your presence beside them. Type Amen 999 to open your blessing. Your beloved is lying awake through the long hours of the night, staring at the ceiling as thoughts rush through their mind. Every memory of you becomes a reminder of why they fought through the pain and refused to let go. Their hands tremble slightly as they imagine holding yours, a comfort they have craved since the moment the chaos unfolded. They feel the universe urging them to speak, to break the silence that has been protecting you. The air around them feels charged with destiny, telling them that your paths are meant to align more strongly than before. Their heart beats with a quiet determination to tell you the truth, even if their voice shakes while speaking it. The room they rest in carries a strange stillness, the kind that appears when something important is approaching. Light filters in softly, touching their face with gentle warmth, reminding them that life continues despite the pain. They pull the blanket closer and breathe deeply, holding on to the hope that soon they will hear your voice. Their thoughts wander to the exact moment when everything changed. The sound, the shock, the sudden fear, it all replays like slow-moving shadows in their mind. But the moment after, the moment when they realized they were still alive, reminded them that they still had a purpose yet to fulfill. Type Amen 1111 to welcome your blessing. Archangel Michael says a powerful awakening has begun within your beloved spirit. They are seeing truth with deeper clarity, understanding that every moment they still have on this earth carries divine intention. Their heart is being pulled toward you with stronger force, as if destiny itself is guiding their steps. They know the world will not feel complete until you know what happened. Their silence feels like a heavy chain they can no longer carry alone. They hold on to their side, brushing their fingers over the bandage, feeling both the pain and the reminder that they are still here for a reason. As they breathe through the ache, their mind imagines your reaction when you finally learn the truth. They imagine your eyes filling with emotion, your heart trembling at the thought of what almost happened. But they also believe your strength will rise to meet the moment, because your soul was built with divine resilience. The truth cannot stay hidden much longer. The universe is already aligning circumstances that will reveal everything to you at the perfect moment. Your beloved is preparing, gathering courage, fighting against the fear that tries to hold them back from speaking the truth. Type Amen 2222 to receive divine grace. The people around your beloved are watching their emotional transformation with quiet curiosity. They see the way their eyes soften whenever your name is mentioned. They see the longing that rises when they talk about you in broken whispers. They cannot ignore the powerful bond between you both, even if they try to hide the truth to protect your heart. They understand now that your presence in their life is not ordinary. Your energy has the power to steady them even when pain pulses through their body. Your beloved asked for you quietly when the pain intensified, unable to hold back their desire to feel your comfort. Their friends exchanged looks, uncertain whether to call you or wait. They knew that hearing your voice might bring them peace, but they were still unsure if the truth should be shared yet. Inside, your beloved felt frustration rising because the one person they needed was being kept away. They tried to sit up, tried to reach for their phone, tried to whisper your name with conviction. But their body weakened under the strain, and they felt the ache intensify across their side. Type Amen 3030 to claim your blessing. They realized then that the moment to tell you had to come soon. They could no longer ignore the feeling that destiny was urging them forward. Their heart pushed them to imagine the moment you finally learn, the moment your soul understands how close they came to leaving this world. Their breathing deepened as they tried to calm their thoughts. Their body is healing, but their emotions are raw and unfiltered. They feel vulnerable yet determined, weak yet filled with inner fire that keeps growing with each second. Archangel Michael says your beloved survived because something greater is pulling the two of you forward. The connection between your souls is too strong to be interrupted by danger. The bond you share is written in the spiritual realm, protected by divine forces that refuse to let harm break the path you are meant to walk. Your beloved's heart is preparing for the moment your energy touches theirs again. Every part of their being longs for the comfort only you can bring. Your presence is healing to them, even from afar. Type Amen 4747 for powerful blessing. They have been thinking about every moment you shared, every memory, every emotion, every silent wish. Their mind wraps around the thought of you like a warm blanket they cannot remove. You have become the peaceful place their spirit returns to when the world feels too heavy to carry. The moment destiny spared them, they realized they want to build something meaningful with you. They want to stop hiding their feelings behind fear. They want to hold on to the connection that gives them strength, loyalty, and hope. Their recovery is slow but steady. Every time they move, the pain reminds them how fragile life can be. Yet with every wince, they also feel grateful for every breath they are allowed to take. They know the universe could have chosen a different ending for them, but it chose life because it chose you. Your beloved's heart beats with courage now, pushing them to reach out to you even if their voice trembles. Your beloved lies quietly, feeling the world slow around them as the weight of the night continues to press against their thoughts. Every breath they take carries both relief and fear, a mixture that came from experiencing the edge of life so closely. Their heart beats with the soft throb of survival, reminding them that destiny refused to let the darkness win. They try to shift slightly on the bed, feeling the familiar sting of the wound stretching across their side. The pain pushes them back down gently, telling them to rest, telling them to breathe, telling them to gather strength. Their body trembles with exhaustion, but their spirit grows brighter with every passing moment. The silence in the room feels heavy, filled with unsaid emotions and the presence of the divine watching over them. The air seems to hum with meaning, thick with energy that has been guiding their every heartbeat since the moment they collapsed. They sense that something bigger than fear is moving toward them now. Archangel Michael says their survival is not an accident but a deliberate protection formed around the connection you share. The angels held their life tightly when danger tried to steal it, refusing to let them slip away from the path destined for two souls. This moment marks the beginning of a transformation that will bring both of you closer than ever. Type Amen 3131 to receive divine strength. Their friends check on them quietly, speaking in hushed voices outside the door as if the truth itself must be handled gently. They carry the tension of the night in their eyes, knowing how close the moment came to ending everything. Even now, they glance nervously at the bandage wrapped around your beloved, hoping it continues to hold steady. Your beloved listens to their footsteps, feeling gratitude but also frustration because the truth is being shielded from you. They want to reach out but their body still needs time to recover and gather stability. Their hand twitches slightly toward the phone, but the effort feels too heavy right now. They close their eyes and imagine you walking through the door, bringing light into the room with your presence. That thought becomes their comfort, something they hold onto like a lifeline. They breathe slowly and let your memory settle into their heart. Hours feel like days as they process everything that happened. Their mind keeps rewinding the moment, trying to piece together what led them into danger. But the only thought that truly sticks is the realization that they survived for a reason connected to you. Type Amen 8888 for heavenly blessing. The night is still fresh inside them, filled with echoes of chaos and rushing movement. They remember the stunned faces around them, the trembling hands trying to stop the bleeding, the cold ground beneath them as they struggle to stay conscious. They remember the way the world blurred when they felt their body weaken. But beyond all those memories, one image stands out with clarity. Your face appeared in their mind when everything went silent, pulling them back with a force that felt stronger than pain. They held on to that vision like it was the anchor keeping them alive. Their breathing deepens as they try to calm the storm inside their chest. They know they cannot hide this from you much longer, because the truth was written into the threads that bind your spirits. Silence was only meant to give them time to survive, not to keep you separated from the reality they faced. Archangel Michael says your beloved is being prepared to speak with you in a moment filled with raw honesty. Their voice will be steady even though their heart trembles. They will tell you everything because destiny is guiding them toward complete truth. Type Amen 1717 for protection blessing. When the morning light finally touches the room, it softens the shadows and brings a sense of renewal. The night's heaviness lifts slightly, replaced by a lighter energy that brushes gently across their skin. They blink slowly, letting the light open their eyes to a new day. The wound still aches, but the sharpness has faded into a dull and manageable throb. Every movement reminds them of the night, but also reminds them of the courage that rose from within their spirit. They survived something that should have taken them away, yet they remain here because their destiny refused to end. Their friends return with quiet care, offering water and checking the bandage with gentle hands. They try to maintain a calm expression, but worry flickers behind their eyes, showing how deeply the night affected them. They exchange glances when your beloved whispers your name again. Your beloved sees their hesitation and understands the fear behind their silence. They know why the truth has been hidden from you, but they also know the moment has arrived for change. Their heart feels heavy with unspoken truth, and their spirit grows restless. Type Amen 8787 to receive divine light. Your beloved attempts to sit up again, pushing through the aching pull at their side. This time their body responds with slightly more strength, allowing them to prop themselves against the pillows. Their breath shakes, but they continue, refusing to remain helpless. They reach slowly for the table beside them, where their phone rests untouched. Their fingers brush against it gently, as if afraid to break the moment. The truth inside them pushes harder, telling them that your presence is needed now more than ever. Their friends notice the movement and step forward quickly, worried that calling you might overwhelm your heart. They gently place a hand on your beloved's arm, reminding them to rest. But your beloved shakes their head softly, showing a determination that cannot be held back anymore. They hold the phone closer, drawing strength from the thought of your voice. Even the pain feels lighter at the idea of finally hearing you speak. Their heart pounds gently with an energy that feels like hope rising again. Type Amen 4646 to unlock blessings. Their fingers tremble slightly as they unlock the screen, feeling the weight of the moment deepen. Your name shines softly on their screen, almost glowing against the dim room. The sight of it brings warmth into their chest, reminding them of everything they fought to survive for. They stare at your name for a long moment, feeling a mixture of fear, longing, and vulnerability. They want to tell you everything, but they also want to gather enough strength so their voice does not break when they speak. Their love for you rises in waves through their body, stronger than the pain. They close their eyes and inhale deeply, letting your memory fill their spirit. The energy around them shifts, filled with a quiet determination. The angels surrounding them hold the space gently, preparing the path for the truth to unfold. Their friends watch silently as they slowly prepare to reach out to you, understanding now that the moment can no longer be delayed. Something deeper than protection urges them to step aside. Destiny is pulling the truth toward you. Type Amen 5858 to call blessings forward. Your beloved's heart beats heavily but steadily as they gather courage. They know what they must tell you, and they know the moment is approaching quickly. Their thoughts swirl gently, filled with emotions they have held back for so long. The truth inside them feels too large to keep hidden anymore. The night nearly took everything away, and it made them realize how precious time truly is. They want to step into honesty with you, leaving behind the fear that once held them still. Everything inside them is preparing for the moment your voice reaches theirs. Every breath is a silent prayer, every heartbeat a reminder of how close they came to losing the chance to speak to you again. Their soul is ready for the connection that will unfold when the truth finally rises.